Hello friends, welcome to my channel Go Digit. Today in this video we will learn about what are agent pools and how to configure them in Azure DevOps, right? So if you have not watched my videos in the past, a few weeks back I made some videos related to the Azure DevOps and the Git commands, right? So we will extend our learning from there, and as you can see I have opened Azure DevOps here. So basically, before I will give you the information about how to configure them, how to configure the agent pools in the DevOps, first of all we have to understand what exactly the agent pools and what is the use case of those, right? So as we know that Azure DevOps is a complete project management tool where we can handle all our project management activities along with the source code management. And in my past videos, we have pushed few of our AL code in the Azure DevOps under the certain repositories, right? So these are the repositories which hold my certain AL code, right? Like this. And the point is, as I said, that it's a source code management tool also along with the project management, which means that you can push your code of any technology. It is not limited to only AL or only .NET, but you can push any sort of code which you want to manage, right? But that's it, like you are pushing your code here, which by default this Azure DevOps cannot compile, cannot run, cannot create a package out of it, or cannot run the test cases, right? But there is a way through which when you can not only push your code, manage your code here, but you can run your code as well, right? And it has this capability to not only run, compile, create a package out of it, but also push your application, push your code, push your application by compiling this code and creating a package to the servers as well, to the production environment of the customer, to the sandbox environment of the customer, and so on, right? So to bring all this functionality into the Azure DevOps, there is a concept of called pipelines. First of all, so pipeline is something which of course you need, which also have some which in which we have to make some files, some code we have to write there, and then it will execute your code. But obviously that code, this pipeline concept is also limited to the code only, but to run all those of stuff we need some server, we need some machine, right? And when we get that machine, we have to link that machine with Azure DevOps. So where exactly we have to link our server with the Azure DevOps is the place called agent pools, right? So for example, if you uh, go to project settings here and click on agent pools, this is the place, agent pools, right? You can do this at project level, you can do this at organization level, it depends on you, right? So this is the place called agent pools, and by default you get these two agent pools with it. I'm not going to talk about the existing ones, but let's create a new pool. Click on the add pool here and like select an agent pool type, self-hosted or Azure virtual machine skill set. Let's talk about the self-hosted, right? And you can give the name any sort of name, like uh, let's say test, right? Grant access permissions to all the pipelines, click on create, and here it is, right? So this is the head. You can see, you can understand it as a head, or you can understand it as a root, right? So in this you have to create some agents, you have to link some machines, some servers to these pools. And the good part is it is not limited to only one machine. you can create or you can link multiple machines. So for example, here you can see that I already have one machine linked to it, and currently the status of that is offline. That means one machine is already there, but it is offline and it is idle, right? Now the point is, whenever my pipelines will run, right, and they want to execute my AL code, so this agent pool will link, like will grant this machine to that code, and this machine will run my code, will execute my code, will run my test cases in it, and compile my app, create a package, and deploy that package to any sort of environment, whichever I have written in my pipeline code, right? So in today's video, we will not talk about how to configure the pipeline stuff, but of course we will learn about, first of all, how to configure the pools and agents, right? So here right now, one is already there. Let's add one more agent. Click on new agent. And now here is the list. Like, as we know, majorly three operating systems are going on in the worldwide. One is Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. And it's totally based on like in which technology you're working and what type of OS is best suitable for you, right? You can, based on that thing, you can select that particular OS and follow these steps which are mentioned here. We know that Business Central is quite popular with the Windows, so we have to select that, and there are two architectures available, right? 64, 86. So it's totally based on what's on which architecture your server is based on. You can select that particular thing and then do that stuff, right? So what we can do is, let's open this thing in the Windows server. Here it is. So I have opened the same Azure DevOps in my server machine, and as you can see, I am currently at the agent pool. So this is our test pool called test, and now we will create a new agent here. Click on new button, and here, because this my server machine is of 64-bit architecture, so what I can do is that I will select this and click on download the agent. Once okay, it successfully got downloaded. Now what the second step is, that we have to run this command. So for this thing, open the PowerShell with admin rights, and one by one we will run this command. So first of all, copy this command, and as you can see that to run this command, we have to be on our C drive first. So for example, currently I'm here, so let me change the directory and then run this command. What it will do, it will make a folder called agent in my C drive, and then it will change the path also in the PowerShell. Okay, so now I am under agent folder of my C drive. If you see this, the C drive, currently I have this agent folder which is blank. Okay, so now we have to unzip my agent which I downloaded as a zip in the first step here in the agent folder. So copy this command and run this here again, press enter. Okay, I think there is some problem in my, okay, let me copy it again and now paste again, press enter. So it will take some seconds and not more than a minute even, by when my folder with all the files under the agent which I have downloaded as a zip will be there, right? So let's wait for some time here. Come on. last time when I was doing it, it was not taking more than 10 seconds, but yeah. Okay, so here as you can see that now I have all these files available. So now this is the file, this is a script file which I have to run. So here it is. Copy this next command and paste it here. Press enter. And now you can see this thing. Azure Pipelines agent section, it is connected. Now we have to enter the server URL. So here the URL what it is asking is the URL of your Azure DevOps, right? Where your agent pool is defined. So you have to copy this URL till here only, till your organization level, not at your project level. So just copy it and paste it here. Okay, now enter the authentication type. Press enter for PAT. Yes, PAT is nothing but the personal access token. It is kind of a password, you can say, which is required for setting up an authentication. And to do so, to get the personal access token, what we have to do is that we have to click on this, go to the personal access token section and click on new token button, and let's say I'll create D365BC, and here the expiration time, like by when this token will be useful and accessible. So you can define the timeline as well, for 1 month, for 1 year, for 2 days. It totally depends on you. So like select the full access here and click on create, and now you can copy this token. Go back to the PowerShell and paste that token here. Press enter. Right, now let's go back to your agent. So our agent, okay, it is now asking me to enter the agent pool. Here we have to write down the name of our agent, which is called test here. So I will type test, press enter, enter the agent name. So now I have to type the name of my machine where which will be running inside this pool, right? So I will write down like D365BC. Okay, press enter. Okay, yeah, it is connecting to the server. Successfully added the agent. Enter the work folder. Like if you see, go to the agent section, you can see that D365BC is now added successfully, and currently it is offline, right? Because let's see further what are the steps will come to make it online. So first of all, we have to enter the work folder name. Work folder name is nothing like the folder which system will create inside this section, and put all the files, temporary files which are required to run your code, to compile your code, or like whatever stuff is required to maintain certain directory. Okay, so system will use this folder and place all your files there, right? So press enter for underscore work. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So let's go with the same name, and here you can see that it will create. Okay, so now enter the run agent as a service. Yes, I want to run this agent as a service, so I will type down Y here. Okay, enter enable service SID and receive for agent service. Yes, enter user account. Press enter for NT authorized network service. Yes, so it is installing that as a service. Enter whether to prevent service starting immediately after configuration is finished. Yes, I want to start this ASAP, so press Y here, and that's it. Now you can see that I have got my work folder here as well, and if I go to the service section, we will get this service as well, right? Azure pipeline agent. So this is my service. Currently it is automatic and it's not started yet. What I can do, I can click on start, and now it is running. And because now it is active, so if you look here and let me refresh, yeah, so you can see that now your machine is online, right? Which is now ready to take the task to execute your code, to run your code, to run the test cases, create a package, or whatever the code you have write down in the pipeline section, right? So now agent pool will transfer all the tasks to this machine. Okay, in the same fashion, if you have multiple agents defined under the pool, and if you are running parallelly multiple jobs, multiple source code, so based on the availability of the machines of the servers, the agent pool will transfer those tasks to the listed machines here, right? So I hope now you have understood the concept of configuration of the servers under the agent pool section and what is the use case of them, right? So that's it in the today's video. If you like it, request you to please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.